So we are recording.
Yes, sir. Now hold on. Let me get a good take. Let me get a good take. 10. Yeah, that was a good one. Wow. All right, y'all. Speak Between the Lines podcast. It's your boy Rez in the building.
Drum with J-Rock.
King Gabe here.
I'm so proud of you. You guys got it right. On the 10th episode, baby.
Only took 10 tries to get it.
Oh man. So we back in the building, and of course, for those that are listening and joining us for the first time, of course, Speak Between the Lines is a podcast where we discuss finances, personal development, and relationships, where more or less we let the jokes fly, and the purpose of the show is to entertain and hopefully see some growth from both the listeners and from the hosts. Shout out to our international listeners. We are starting to grow.
Yes, we're spreading our wings. Internationally.
You know, we not domestic no more. we getting up there. So hold up. Shout out to UK in the building. We got listeners from the UK. I see Canada.
Yeah.
Australia, Finland. Wow.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Europe. We got a European audience.
Shout out to Finland. We got Mexico. Holy shit, we got the Russian Federation. What is the Russian Federation?
This man said, "What is Russian?"
No, the Russian Federation. I know what Russia is. Is that the same?
It's the same area.
Okay, well, shout out to Russia. You know, Rocky IV was fire.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that.
Ivan Drago. Wasn't that the last time we heard from Russia?
Shit, we just talking about the election?
Oh shit!
Nigga, Russia been in this hole.
Shoot. Let me find out Russia electing our podcast as number one.
Hey.
No. Shout out, man. Of course, you know we love our domestic listeners as well.
And shout out to the most important listeners of all, our hometown listeners, of course, the US of A. We appreciate y'all. But no, we appreciate everybody. So y'all on all same footing. Did I just detract from what
you did? You watered it down.
I watered it down.
Hardcore.
You think so?
Yeah, you really messed that up.
Yeah.
What would you have said?
Shout out to all our listeners. We definitely appreciate you, whether you're in the U.S. or you're over the seas. Keep on listening, and shout out. Hit us up on our Instagram.
Well, I'm all on I'm all on the equality tip though. Like, I didn't want to make the domestic listeners feel like they were more important than, like, we want to. Isn't that what the Oscars was all about? No?
What?
Me too. Everybody's equal. Come on, man. Y'all didn't watch the Oscars?
Well, the Me Too movement is not about equality.
That has nothing to do.
Well, okay. That's true, too.
Ask Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Kobe came out pretty good.
Me Too has nothing.
No, I know Hollywood's on fire about Me Too right now.
Me Too is something completely different. Weinstein.
Well, hold on. So what's Time's Up?
Huh?
Time's Up.
Time's Up is it's all these movements. I'm
losing track of everybody.
It's too many movements to keep track of right now.
Me Too's a big one though.
No, Me Too is huge right now.
Oh yeah.
You have to know what Me Too is, bro. I mean, you actually don't have to.
Well, I know the source was from the Harvey Weinstein and the Bill Cosby and all this extra stuff.
Right.
But I also know that they made a big fuss about, what was that, the movie that was reshot? No, they didn't even hit Kobe yet. Like, they hit him briefly when he got nominated, but they ain't focused on him like that. They hit
him when he got nominated and when he won.
Yeah, when he won is when he got touched.
That's when he got hit.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna elect that one. Somebody with this type of past?
Yeah, like clickbait articles was like, accused rapist Kobe Bryant won an Oscar, and it's like,
yeah, I was say, nah, Kobe caught them hands.
Oh, okay, my fault. Shout out to Kobe, Black Mamba. But no, I know they were making a big fuss about the movie that was reshot where who was it?
Kevin Spacey.
No.
Was it a movie? Oh, you're talking about House of Cards. That's not a movie.
No.
Well, no. He was in a movie too where it was like a millionaire situation.
No,
when the ransom.
I'm talking about when the movie star, I think it was Mark Wahlberg or whoever, got paid like $1 million to do the reshoots, and then his co-host or the co-actress,
I know what you're talking about.
She only got like a couple hundred.
I thought that was House of Cards. That was House of Cards.
No. House of Cards just got canceled.
Kevin Spacey they got House of Cards out of there because Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, House of Cards got canceled. Kevin Spacey was also in another movie,
and they had to take his role completely out.
The movie was done, about to be screened in 2 months. They reshot every scene with him in it with somebody else.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that was crazy.
'Cause I know the situation you're talking about with Mark Wahlberg, where everybody who did
and he donated to Me Too. What?
Yeah, but the thing about it was he caught heat for it because everybody accepted to do it for free, the reshoot of the promo, and then he was the last one to go, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll redo it. You got to drop bread though." And then it was a huge case about it, and then he ended up donating it to the Me Too movement.
Well, see, that's where I got the equality mix from, because I thought that his whole point of donating to Me Too was like, okay, well, cool. I need to speak to equality, because why am I a man getting paid this X amount of dollars and it's $1 million plus, and my co-host or co-actress is getting like a couple $100? Like, that's not fair.
Oh yeah, hell no.
So that's all I meant from the equality standpoint.
Okay, well.
No. Me Too movement is about sexual assault in general. But
I thought they
expanded
expanded from that. Yeah.
Well, it started off with the sexual. Now it's about equal rights.
I'm giving them a little more. So you're saying I'm right?
No. I mean,
is it about equal rights?
I mean, it's a lot of issues that women deal with. So
I don't know if that's right though.
Whatever, man. Anyway, follow us on Facebook.
Only by Reds.
Oh my God, this PSA. Anyway, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram. Just search in Speak Between the Lines. Of course, subscribe, like, and download. You can find us Google, Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, whatever.
Pretty much any podcast directory you'll be able to find us on. Just search Speak Between the Lines,
and you're gonna see us. It's the microphone.
Yes, with the lines in between speak.
It's so creative. It's so creative. All right, y'all. So today, of course, we're getting into, of course, our wins and losses.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about bad dates. I'm very excited about that. And then, of course, we're going to wrap up with the final chapter of Catch That Beat.
The last episode.
The last chapter of Catch That Beat.
All right. Well, and you got the beats.
I was about to. Did anybody bring beats?
Nigga, you supposed to bring.
You were supposed to bring the beats.
Hey, that was not on the call. Okay,
that was actually very much on the call.
I add the beats. It's good.
See,
nigga,
you got about an hour to figure out something.
Commercials gonna be all R&B. This nigga straight told me Thursday, he was like, "Yo, I got Catch That."
Rightfully so though, because you busted him in head and only did R&B last year. Last week.
It's fine. I got him.
Oh,
we're good.
Well, okay.
Oh no, I bust him in the head with the rap shit.
I'm about to say he gonna say ain't gonna be no R&B this week.
But I told you up front.
I mean, it was too late at that point.
Yeah, it wasn't like you said it on the call. Like, hey man, I'm just letting y'all know ain't gonna be no R&B.
They got surprise.
Oh! Shout out, by the way, to the new equipment. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally brand new equipment.
The
like
H6.
Yes.
Man.
Shouts out.
Zoom.
Because we have nothing in this motherfucker that we had at the beginning of this
Everything
podcast.
new.
Everything is new.
Everything.
New cables.
New cables.
New mics. New stands.
New pop protectors.
Hey, brand new. Remember that Kanye West and that Rhyme Fest?
Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So we legit now. Like it's all affiliated.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything's
we don't owe
affiliated.
nobody.
Speak
We ain't got
between
nothing over our heads.
Yeah.
No more moving trucks. No more eviction notices.
No
It
repo,
feels
man.
good. It feels good to be free.
Because it's all about debt freedom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
we're now debt free.
Yes.
We are debt free.
Because when you're not, niggas will keep coming for your head.
It is addition by subtraction.
You know what?
Are we doing this again?
No, we're not. You know what? And no, we're not going to do it again because we did. I'm not even going to say.
No.
Okay.
So that's the lost tapes. That's the lost tapes. If that dropped, something happened.
Man.
All right, so we're going to move on to the wins and losses.
All right,
this week.
go ahead, J Rock.
So how'd y'all guys do this week?
That's your way of saying you didn't have one.
Yeah. So
you didn't have one loaded.
I have nothing for my week. Was neutral, so I didn't have anything.
You had a neutral week.
I had a neutral week, man.
That sucks.
Well, I'm still alive, so I mean, I'll take that part.
Oh, well, then that's a win. That's not neutral.
I think he literally took my neutral statement from when I did it.
Yeah, basically.
This is like neutral. I mean, I'm alive. I mean, I could have sworn I said that, bro.
So you was gonna put that out there like
I mean,
like the people could have went back to episode 2 and heard that. You didn't have to just bring it back up.
Oh man, all right, you know what? You got it. Neutral week. Me shit. I took a L. I thought it was gonna be a W, bro, but nigga, I took the.
Explain.
I took the biggest L, my nigga. All right,
Okay.
so
Explain.
all right. So
Was it worse than Bentley's L?
Nah.
Nah.
No. Reggie dog getting his ass beat up and down a dog park is not worse than. It's not worse. This is not worse than that.
If you would have seen how, if you'd have seen how Bentley jumped after the dog put the paw in his head, ain't nothing worse.
No, there's not gonna be one L that tops that.
Shout out to Bentley.
That's probably why he's not here. You talking about he getting his haircut?
He in self-defense classes right now.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get his white belt.
Man, so I caught it. All right. So I don't know if y'all know, but Benihana, they have birthday certificates, right? So on your month of your birthday, you get a free meal.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
yeah.
So we go me, my wife because her birthday's in February, my sister because her birthday's in February, and then my wife's mom because our birthday's in February, right? So we're sitting there eating or whatever. And he's in there cooking and shit, and he brings out the garlic butter, right?
Oh man, I love that garlic butter.
That garlic butter is lit.
Truth, boy.
That mug is for
lit,
real,
bro. So I get to the crib, right? We eat. I get to the crib. I'm like, man, you know what? I can make that shit.
Okay.
Like, man, how hard is it to make garlic butter, right?
It's really easy to do.
I thought it was.
You would think so.
So I get to the crib, right? I'm all on YouTube and shit looking up stuff. Dude has a Benihana's video where he just breaks down how to make the shit. So I'll go to Walmart, get all the stuff. I mix it up, right? Stirring it up. Got my shrimp on the grill, or got my shrimp on the oven. Or
The shrimp
on
the
stove.
bobby.
And so I didn't tell my wife, right? And so my wife had leftover Benihana. She had shrimp from Benihana, the actual place. So I made some shrimp or whatever, put my homemade garlic butter on it that's supposed to be just like Benihana. And like I kind of like mixed some in with hers to see if she could tell the difference. So she gets to the house, right?
I love where this is going.
She gets to the house. She gets to the house. And I'm in there cooking shrimp or whatever. And she was like, did you eat some of my shrimp? Because she don't like people touching her shit from Benihana. I was like, you know what? I had a few, but I replaced them. I replaced it with some of the shrimp I made. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell her I tried Benihana, right? So
Right.
she's eating the shrimp or whatever. She take a bite of Benihana's and she take a bite of my shit. And she was like, yeah, no, yours tastes different. This shit don't taste nothing like Benihana. And I was like, damn, because I didn't tell her that I tried to do it like Benihana. I just did it. And so I was like, oh, damn, it didn't? Oh, shit. I guess I'm never going to tell you that I tried to do that shit.
Boy, I can't wait till she hears this.
Yeah.
Because she still doesn't know.
I want to follow up on it. Oh, she gonna know.
Oh no, she's gonna know. I will make sure she finds out.
Man, but yeah, dog, I'm gonna keep at that shit. Because if I can learn how to do that shit at the crib, then it's a wrap.
You had the video.
I did everything the exact same, bro. But
Clearly
that
you
shit
did.
not
No,
taste-
clearly you fucked something up.
I fucked something up, but it seemed easy. I won't give out my secrets. You know what I'm saying? I might look it up, but I thought I did it right.
Well, J Rock, you said it's easy. So have you done it?
Yeah.
You cook Benihana's like garlic, or not the garlic, the
garlic butter.
Wow, and
Really?
it tasted the same.
Yeah.
This nigga lying.
Okay, so
Yeah, we don't believe you.
next week I will make some. I'll bring it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
nigga,
okay.
hold on, nigga. Who you making Benihana
Wait,
garlic butter for?
Pump
my
the
nigga?
brakes. Hold up. Who you cooking for?
Hey man,
Nigga,
I like to
hold
cook.
up.
For who?
Yeah, man.
I like to cook. I cook
Yo,
for
dog,
myself.
you got ladies coming to the crib and shit. Nigga making Benihana because you just don't make Benihana.
Hey, so if you want some Benihana's, you listen out there. Comment down below.
Hey, my nigga shooting a shot to all our fans, all our listeners. This nigga ain't got his shirt off today, but
It will come off.
This nigga shot a shot to Finland, Russia.
UK, Canada, anybody that's gonna listen to me, hey, I will make Benihana for your ass.
Yo, I love the energy, y'all.
Absolutely, man.
This is
Let's
good
go.
shit. All right, man. So mine was actually I got a dub, but it was more like a continuation of the dub. So remember, what was that? A couple weeks ago, I was telling y'all about the bed.
Oh, is it here?
It's not here.
Oh,
Right.
nigga.
Baba, so let's pause this right now.
Yeah, so it'll be delivered tomorrow.
Okay.
Right. So I was getting a little worried because I was like, yo, it's been a couple weeks, man. And I said this on a podcast, so I need this bed.
Right.
To come through, I got to take an L. So I called them, and so they found one. right, on clearance. So cool, no problem. But they were hitting me for the springs, so, or the adjustments. Was it the adjustable base? So the adjustable base, basically, for those that don't know, is it allows you to sit up from the head part or raise your legs from the lower part.
Okay.
So it's two pieces to it.
Oh yeah, I got that. Y'all got that fancy shit,
Man.
It's not just a bed.
See why I was $3,900 originally.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't say all that last week or whenever we said that.
Oh, it's just a really comfortable bed.
Yeah.
Now I got all these extra features. I got a remote control for it.
Shit, that shit vibrates.
It's hydraulics.
it does vibrate. Hold up. Wait a minute. So, no. The bed alone was $3,900. Remember? Then they were like, "Oh, well, you're going to get it on sale for the queen size, which was $3,400."
Right.
That has nothing to do with the adjustable base. That's the bed.
Oh, so you're going to just get a mattress for that shit.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. It's just a mattress. It's nothing else.
Also, man, you got hit up again. Like, okay, I need a box spring.
Well, so here's
Box spring.
So here's the win. So remember, we got it for like $1,200 something, whatever they approved me on the credit thing, right?
Right.
So that was a win in itself. So I called the dude back, and he was like, "All right, well, do you want to get the adjustable frame? I don't know what he calls it, the adjustable whatever, right? I just said it a few minutes ago. Anyway, so I said, well, how much is it? So he tells me they're usually $1,299 a piece. The adjustable
that shit
base.
was planned out.
This nigga knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh, I give you the mattress for $1,200. This nigga gotta come back to me for everything else though.
It sure do.
Yeah. So the adjustable base is normally $1,299. That's what it is, the adjustable base. So he says, but what I can do is I'll honor the deal that I was going to give you initially, and I can give it to you for $699 a piece. So total with tax, that'd be $1,513.69.
So you spent $27 total.
Well, no. So
Wait, huh?
I decided not to.
Okay.
Because, I'm checking my wallet before I check anything else. I'm like, nah. Like, if I skated on a $1,200 bed, I'm good with that. I said, do y'all have any box springs? And I'll just buy that. He said, yeah, well, we have box springs like anywhere between $50 to $200. I was like, all right, cool. I'll just get one of those. Like, we ain't bougie. Like, we just want to go to sleep on the damn thing. It's like, we don't have to vibrate.
We're not bougie, but you're getting a $4,000 mattress.
For 12.
Thinking your ass bougie.
No. Wait, hold up. You are not for to attack my character.
This little uppity dude over here.
No, I'm saying, like, I would never pay $4,000 for that bed. Well, okay, maybe.
I'm about to say, calm down. Yeah.
All right. All right, maybe. But I wouldn't do it today. The only reason I'm getting this bed is because it's $1,200.
Yeah, we get
So
it.
cool.
Uppity.
All right. So I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna get the base.
Right.
Or the little box springs. Cool. So I was like, all right, bet. Well, I told him I'll come back to him and I'll get the adjustable base. So he was like, oh, well, I'll tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give you the box springs for free. You don't even have to buy it. So that was my W, is I didn't have to do the adjustable base. I didn't have to do the springs for the 50 to 200. He just threw it in there. So they're gonna deliver it tomorrow. Now I think eventually I'm gonna probably go back and get the adjustables, but I mean I can make it vibrate myself, so it'll be fine.
Okay. I see what you did there.
Damn, ding that. Yeah, ding it.
The bells will be ringing.
Oh
That's
man,
what's up, man. That's a good win.
So
That's a good win.
Dubs. So what
speaking of-
we rolling into we take them to church.
Amen. Preach.
Tabernacle, preach. Y'all still ain't heard that Slim Thug.
Nah. I mean, I remember the song, but I don't
All right,
know.
shoot me a text. I will listen to it this week.
Man, I'm about to play that shit right now. Keep talking.
This
All right,
nigga
so
Cause y'all act like this song don't go hard.
all right, so this is a quick setup for what we're going to. Church I go to is One Community. They just finished up a series on relationships, soulmates, bad dates, as well as roommates. So we all listen to. Well, some of us listen to it.
I'll throw myself under the bus. I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but I'm interested to hear what it's about.
Absolutely. So we will have the actual link to the actual sermons because you can't go to the website and listen to them. We can give our thoughts and opinions on them. And you got the song ready?
Oh yeah. I was gonna wait till the end, but I mean, so y'all don't remember this Slim Thug already platinum.
Everybody loves a pig. Tabernacle.
So I feel like we should have waited for the song after we.
No, I'm laughing because this nigga really be
Like,
jamming,
he is
bro.
jamming
This
hard
nigga
as
be
hell.
Jamming. I know the song though. I do know the song. I will tell you that.
Heck yeah.
I do know the song.
Y'all don't know. Dog, when you pimping, everybody loves a pimp.
Yeah, I know that song. I remember that song.
Shit.
Wow.
That was a cool song.
Well, speaking of pimps, when you're single, how to know when you're single? You're not.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I told you I was gonna wait to the end. I didn't want to mess with the flow. I think I fucked it up.
Right.
So how to know when you're single, right?
All right, go ahead.
All right.
So if you're dating somebody, you're not married. Guess what? You're single.
So wait, hold on.
Hold up.
So even if you're dating someone,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm. So all these niggas is be on Facebook talking about in a relationship. They not really in one if they ain't no ring on nobody's finger.
They're in a relationship, but okay, whenever you're dating someone and you file your taxes, do you put married or single?
Oh, get him. Get him. That was a shot. That was a shot. Boy, J-Rock ain't ready.
So
Okay.
Niggas
so
mad.
you're married.
You better get a comment. Niggas are mad.
All these comments coming. Nobody.
That's funny.
I don't think nobody get this garlic butter. I'm
Yeah, so if you make the garlic butter for, you not saying y'all a couple, y'all still single?
We still single. We're in a relationship,
Okay.
but marital status single. So if
Facts.
you're married, you have a divorce. You're now single.
Facts.
Okay.
You're married. Your spouse has passed. You're now single.
Yeah, he said that.
If you're a side chick, he's married to somebody else.
Oh, nigga.
You're still single.
But you should know that. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no way you should think that you in a relationship and you decide
At all.
Dang, we got some real crazy people out here.
I mean, that's factual, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
If you sleeping with somebody, just friends with benefits, and you think you special, but you're really not, you still single. Somebody else getting them same benefits, so you still single.
Now, all this came from one community. Church.
It's in the sermon.
It's in the sermon. Okay. And you shouted out the pastor, right?
I did not.
Oh, well, give your pastor some credit. Your pastor. Give your pastor some
Nigga
credit.
that you don't know his name apparently.
But you go to his church.
All right, so full disclosure, I have not joined the church yet. I'm still visiting.
Okay, so
But
time out. Hold
I do
on.
visit this church the most.
Hold up.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
talk about it.
This
I,
finna go
absolutely. Come
south.
on, bring it on.
This finna go
What
south.
you got?
Oh, yeah. How long have you been visiting this church?
For about 4 months.
4 months. How many visits is that?
About 10, 15.
No, how many times?
How many
did
times have
go?
you-
Not,
10,
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Okay. See, I wanted to check the math. I was like, okay, about 4 months. This nigga be like, I went 6 times.
That's fair.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
mean, that's fair.
Okay, so hold on. Let's put him on the couch real quick. We'll come back to this relationship shit.
Okay. Let's go.
What is keeping you from committing your spirit
Well, okay, so
to the Lord?
Whoa,
Well, to this particular church.
I'm kidding. To the church.
I was like, calm down.
This nigga Reds finna put you in hell.
This one said, why are you still a heathen? Absolutely not. So, well, damn, I can't. Well, I've been here for 5 years in Texas, so I haven't found a church home. I was going to a different church. I was going to that one for about 6 months. It just got real stale. I'm not going to say the church's name. So anybody who goes there don't want to.
What was it about? Is it a mega? Hold on. Is it a mega church?
Is it a mega church?
No. It's not a
Okay.
mega
All
church.
right. That's fair. So most people may not know it.
Right. Well, I'm not.
He still got.
I was trying.
He still got to go back for church revival.
It's not a mega church, but it was a church I was going to for a while.
that's funny.
Just,
South Dallas.
this guy.
All right. I'm done.
Damn.
No, okay. Go ahead.
But after a while, I wasn't connecting with the church. But so my brother goes to one, so that's why I end up visiting there. And every time I go there, it's no matter what it's talking about. Like this time, it was talking about marriage. The last time I went there, but it still had to match something that somebody could get. Every time he speaks, I get something from there. So whether it's finances, and then the way that he preached, he doesn't just preach. He does preach about the word, but it's more relevant. You know what I'm saying? He talks about finding your purpose in life. When's the last time you went to a church that was dedicated 3 Sundays into you need to know what your purpose is and why you're here? Not just your spiritual purpose, what your purpose is working. Because that can correlate to you finding your spiritual purpose. So ultimately, I am going to join the church. I just haven't done it yet.
I got you.
You know, he said something interesting. I don't want to deviate too off because I know we're gonna get into bad dates and all that stuff. But
come on, bring it on. What you got?
No. He said that he was essentially not getting fed at this other church, and I think a lot of people, they go to church just to say that they went to church. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's like me, like I'm not gonna go to a church that I'm not getting fed at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna just spend my Sunday, going somewhere.
There's some churches that go.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna spend my Sunday going somewhere just to say that I went. And I like what you said too, Rock, was what your pastor actually spoke on. Like, because a lot of churches, they'll just go and they'll just read you the Bible verbatim. Yeah. You know, just this is what the Lord says. You need to be doing this. All right, pass around the offering cup. All right, y'all get out my house. Y'all get out my church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was actually pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty close to bring back some old memories.
Nah, but shit, I mean, if you can go, because I know there's a mega church. I mean, Potter's House does kind of what you essentially said, or at least what I've seen TD Jakes do, is that he speaks on motivation and purpose through the Bible. Like, what is your purpose in life? But it's kind of said through the scripture, which I think is
dope.
okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
From what I've heard and seen, I've only been to his church once. But I mean, if you could take that form of preaching and equate it to my own life, because anybody can talk about forgiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, what are you actually teaching me that's going to make me not necessarily come back more? Well, yeah, what's going to make me? What's going to teach me that's going to make me come back more?
Yeah, because if you're not learning, there's no point to go. And yeah, a lot of people I know just go to church just because I need to be in church. But
just to say they will. Yeah.
But they're not actually learning and actually growing. So that's why I left the first church, because I got to a point where I wasn't growing. It felt like this, the old Baptist church I grew up in.
Right.
But I wasn't learning the way I was when I was a child. Like, even in this podcast, I always reference stuff I learned as a child growing up in church. Yeah. At this church, I stopped growing. So I'm like, well, I just need to get out of here. I need to find a place that actually I can grow and continue my walk with Jesus. So,
yeah, I think the litmus test for a church is if it's growing in numbers but it's not growing in character, that's a problem. That's when, you need to move around. So numbers will fool you. Just because you see a lot of people going to a particular place,
right? That
doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually growing in character or on the type of man or woman that they're being. That I think like you said, there has to be some sort of purpose. Like, if you're going to church and your marriage isn't getting better, if you're going to church and your finances aren't getting better, if you're going to church and your health isn't getting better, like all of that, to me, I just think that that's what it's for. It's supposed to breathe life into you in different areas, and it's supposed to teach you and mentor you. That's where you should go. And if it's not doing that, you got to go.
Yeah. Shit, on top of that, if you going to church and you not doing the shit that you learning in church, I mean, I don't want to cuss while we talking about church, but shit, if you go and the pastor is talking about forgiveness, but you can't find forgiveness in your heart, what's the purpose of you going to church?
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why go somewhere if you're not going to use what you're learning? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like,
so
I hate. Because I hate hypocrites. Because people will teach you and throw the Bible at you all the time, but what are you actually doing in your own life? Right. That you're learning.
Well, it's funny you mention that, because that's kind of a cool thing about the podcast is we can't be hypocrites. It holds us accountable. So if one of us says we're going to do something, well, the cool thing is we got 2 people on the show that's going to be like, yo, did you do it?
Yeah.
Man,
so
how many times y'all called me on that savings account?
I wasn't gonna say.
I was about to say no. You might. Hey, we're gonna put all the way out there. You know what I'm saying?
But you did it, and again, that's the purpose of the show, is for listeners to, peep game and listen to us, and hopefully get something that they can grow on. And then the same thing for us is if we are doing this show and we're not growing as people, we failed. And if we do this show and people that listen to us aren't growing, we failed. Yeah. That's the litmus test for us. Mm-hmm. And then it's going to be real cool, you know, for listeners, comment on our Facebook page, comment on our Instagram page, tell us, you know, what your experiences are, and we can actually, glean things from you guys, because there's things that you know that we don't know yet. And so we can shout you out on the podcast, but more importantly, we can give information that you guys know to other people.
Yeah, we all grow together.
That's what it's all about. So I know we were talking about so the sermon was on relationships, right, and so we did an episode on relationships.
Ooh.
Yeah, some of the thoughts didn't like that. I got a couple.
You say some of the thoughts didn't like it?
Yeah.
Because like we ended up roasting them.
Yeah, no, for real. I got hit up. What was that? Episode 4? I don't know.
Yeah. Episode 4 was commitment's not fun.
Yeah, commitment's not fun.
Man, and it wasn't fun for them.
Yeah, I had a couple. I had a couple people come up to me and they were like, "Yo, I heard your little podcast." Anytime a person say your little podcast,
your little whatever,
you know it's gonna be real petty.
It's a problem. I heard your little podcast, and I don't agree with what y'all was saying about women, and you know, I don't agree with some of y'all thoughts on, you know, thought behavior. And I appreciate one of my homegirls because she came up to me and we were talking about that episode, and she said, "What's the definition of a thought?" Right.
Okay.
This was dope. Dope.
Okay, yeah, now I'm ready for this. What you got for us?
I couldn't really figure out how to define that. But what ultimately happened was she started asking her friends.
Okay.
So one of her friends came up with a definition, which I thought was perfect. He said the definition of a thought is a woman with a pop culture mindset. And I was like, yeah, I agree with that. And what they meant by pop culture mindset. So when you think of thoughts, what's the first thing you think of? Usually like Real Housewives of whoever. You see people on the IG, you know, taking pictures that we know is going to get a certain reaction. And like, it's all to get shine. It's all to get, you know, to cross over. Like pop culture is basically crossing over. And so I was like, yeah. I agree with that. That's dope. Mm-hmm. You don't look too impressed.
I mean,
you got a different definition?
I mean, well, I'll take a better one.
Well, I don't want to say it's better, but it's, you know, it's what it's called, that hoe over there.
Yeah.
Like, that's more like an acronym.
Well, thought is an acronym.
I know what it is, but I'm saying it's like I know what it stands for.
I mean, like, so whenever I hear thought, I think of Amber Rose. I think of that type of behavior, more towards the woman who's more just out there. Now, some of it is for the attention base. Mm-hmm. They know if they show that same type of attention, they're going to get the thirsty dude. Yeah. But if your goal isn't the thirsty dude, then why have that behavior?
So that kind of confuses me because I don't get why, and we're completely segueing off here, but whatever. Yeah. This is kind of dope. Why would you get mad at the thirsty dude that chases you if you're baiting them? Like, that's your bait. The revealing pictures, the twerk videos, like whatever you're doing, like, yeah, you know that's going to bring a certain type of attention. Why get mad at the attention you're going to get?
Because they only want the attention, what I'm assuming, right? Because, I mean, we're three guys talking about this.
Right.
Well, what I was assuming is they only want the attention to go so far. You know what I mean? Like, they only want the attention to go to the comments, the like count. You know, they don't want, maybe they even want niggas in their DMs, but for the most part, they want it to stay online. Kind of like the females who be in the club dancing on each other. But when a nigga try to come in there and like slide in there and try to dance, they be like, nah. I'm just dancing. I ain't here for all that. I'm just here to dance with my girls. You know, kind of the same shit.
Yeah,
like they want their attention to go to they want their attention to go to a certain degree, to a certain point.
Yeah,
which I mean it was understandable.
That's understandable.
I mean, shit just kind of comes with the territory. Like if you sitting there on IG half naked, I mean, niggas gonna try to see what's up because they think you about their life. Jay just think that you're about that life. Now that's not a green light for any nigga that's out there trying to, you know, get in somebody's DMs for what females are posting. But that's the perception.
Yeah,
From
so,
a guy,
absolutely.
you know, man.
So like it was a picture that we saw on Instagram was a chick in the shower.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So the perception is, you know what I'm saying, you're already out there. You're already down. So, but I'm not saying this is what she was doing, but you know, some people put that type of activity out there wanting to attract the good guy. You know, trying to find somebody who's about their business, you know, somebody who's successful in life, I already know their purpose is, but you're using thirsty bait to try to get a good guy instead of using the right bait to get the right person.
See, I'm actually offended that they offended.
You're offended that the women are offended that they getting approached the way they are?
Yeah. That offends me. I'm like, you know, because we're in 2018 where everybody can be offended. But listen. So I'm offended. No.
Voice is a deep. Way off topic.
Yeah, we way off
I'm
topic.
offended you
But-
looking at me like that. I'm offended you that you offended. I'm offended that you.
Why would I not look at you this way? Look how you dressed.
No, I'm just saying, like that. To me, that feels like fake. Like you're presenting yourself in a light that you're not really about. Like, you know what we called that in 2002? Wanksters. 50 Cent made a song about that.
Oh yeah.
You say you a gangster, but you never pop nothing. Like that's what you doing. You putting everything on IG, pretending like you about that life when you really not about that life. And then when people on the streets, if we're making a parallel to the Wankster, catch you slipping, yeah, you're gonna get approached a certain way. Like, oh well, you know, I only like we like hip hop. Like we look at all these people in hip hop and they beefing with everybody, they talking all this mess, right? Mm-hmm. But when the streets really get a hold of them, they not about that action. And then they get exposed. Mm-hmm. Well, I think the IG models, I think the Thots and everybody else out there are the same people. It's the exact same thing.
Right.
There's no difference. It's just that instead of getting yanked up in the street or yoked up in the street, you getting yoked up in the DM.
Man.
Right. Yeah. What's interesting to me is that I wonder if the ladies or the women or whoever post what they do on Instagram, if they got no likes or no reactions, would they still do it?
Ooh.
You know,
Absolutely not.
That was real.
I forgot that bill was.
Ross, like, what was that?
That was real. That's a good point.
Yeah, like if how much of your ass would you post on IG and on Facebook if you knew that you would get a reaction from nobody? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Or what if you flip it? If instead of you putting half-ass shots or half naked, you got more likes on a church suit or a pantsuit, something more professional. Would you change your? Because it's the whole popcorn mentality. It's like, okay, if I get likes this, I have to do this to get more attention.
Right.
Instead of, I know who I am, I know what I'm supposed to be. Let me just go and do everything the right way, and then if I get attention, I get attention.
Yeah.
People just starve for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. A piece of ass on IG will go further.
Way further. Way more.
Than somebody posting themselves in a business suit. Not saying that they shouldn't, because they should, but
Man,
you know, I mean, sex just sells.
Lord.
You all right?
Yeah. I guess getting back to the Lord.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what we were
That was
talking
a
about.
great segue.
No, but that sermon was actually pretty dope. Because he was talking about a lot of things that really help you, whether you single, married, or just in between, right? Mm-hmm. That journey. And one of the things he talked about was relationships aren't performance based. And that was kind of interesting to me because, you know, most of us, you know, we're like, well, if the person's not doing what I want them to do, I'm not going to roll with them. And he made the parallel, and not to get preachy, but he was saying like, okay, well, think about the relationship with God. Well, you don't always do what you're supposed to do, yet he loves you anyway. Well, that's the same way you're supposed to do with your spouse, and that's how you actually grow. Relationship isn't performance-based, it's faith-based. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. That's fire.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think y'all think that's fire.
Nah, no, it is fire. No, because
Y'all niggas is lost.
No, it is fire because I mean you'll have people that bring up ultimatums in a relationship. Like if you don't do this, then I will leave you. You know, but like
those are people you gotta just not do it and test that card. Some I've been in relationships like that where they be like, yo, if you don't do X, I'm done. Okay, let's see. I'm not doing it.
Right.
Cause
Did they leave?
nah. I mean, they pump fake me. Like, you
It
know how
sounded good, yeah.
you know how they walk out the door and then they don't call you for a day, but then they shoot you the text
Yeah.
like, 11 o'clock at night. Hey,
Man.
hey, how you doing?
Hell yeah.
Hey, big head.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was like circa what, 05? That's some college days.
Hell yeah. But nah, man, you make a good point, dude, because it's like most of the time we are with people because of what we feel they can do for us. Like, not necessarily, we're not
That's
with
true.
them because of how we feel about that certain person, or what type of connection that we have with that person. Now, I'm not saying that's in every case, but in some cases that's what it is. Like, if this person can do this for me, so I want to be with them.
It's
like
a business
you said,
decision.
right? Like it's
Yeah.
performance based. Like, okay, this person can provide or got good sex or whatever, or it's just based on what that person can do for you. And it's like, how much of a relationship is like how much if we keep it on one community, how much of God or whoever is in your relationship?
Right. He actually pointed out to that though about
did he?
if you actually watched the
Well,
video.
yeah, tell who
No, he actually talked about women wanting men that are good at sex and are sexually experienced. And he was saying sometimes you don't want what you don't want. So you say to yourself, well, I want a man that can put it down, right?
Right.
However, that means that he has a lot of experiences.
So he can judge you on
if he has a lot of experiences, he's going to compare you to the women that he had before. Mm-hmm. So you have to be ready to get compared.
Yeah.
So if he
Yeah.
so if he call you out on your shit, be like, yo, you ain't got it like Tina.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
Oh man, that was episode 3 episodes ago when
What?
your homeboy was having that problem.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He
he's
got
gonna
too
like
much
this.
experience.
Yeah, he gonna like this episode. Oh yeah. Hopefully
That's
his
why he knows the
chick-
difference.
Yeah, but I mean that's real. Like like we as people, we do that.
Yeah.
He also mentioned the what'd you say, Abe, about being able to take care of us. So he was talking about how we look at people for what they got. So a woman might say to themselves, well, I want a guy with a fancy car, a nice car. And he was saying, well, don't be fooled by the big house or the fancy car, because he probably doesn't own that. That car probably owns him. And if he don't pay that car off, it's probably going to get taken away. And now you're rolling with a dude that really ain't about much.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I remember that part. That was when he was talking about how people are only attracted to the physical.
Yeah, that's it.
And he brought the examples for the cars. Guys are looking at how big are how she looks physically. Breasts, ass, everything. But it's like, well, in a couple of years, that's gonna be different.
That's true.
It's like guys looking at chicks' hair, like how much of it is hers.
Yeah. And shit. Shit, plastic surgery so damn popular right now.
Man,
nigga. How much of
right.
that body is hers?
Right, but like at the same time, he keeping it real. He is so he's like, well, I'm not telling you go date somebody or try to get with somebody who you're not attracted to, because you have to look at the person at the end of the day. So appearances is
that's a part
for
of the
me
equation.
personally is that's what gets you. That's what
in
opens
the door for me.
That's what opens the door.
Is
What
how they
keeps-
look.
That ain't gonna keep
is
you.
what keeps you inside the house is everything else.
Yeah,
personality, religion, everything else. So, because attraction, if you don't have any attraction, then nothing else is gonna matter.
Okay, let's do a test real quick.
Okay.
I want y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you,
Okay. Yeah.
and you're more than welcome to ask me. And Abe, you can get in where you fit in if you want.
All right.
What do you look for in a woman? Like, what gets you in the door, like you said, and then what keeps the woman in the house for you? Because everybody's different.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So
I know I caught you off guard. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was saying, like, wow.
You want me to go first?
No, I mean,
Okay.
I wish we would have told him this in the group chat, so we had time to get the list together.
Controversy.
Yeah. But no, of course, like that list has changed over time, because
Right.
I'm more mature now. Like when I was younger, it was 80% looks. She needs to have long hair. She needs to be, I had to have a certain body type. Needs to be a little curvy. Needs to be this, and that, and the other.
Right.
Now, I need somebody. Well, I would rather have somebody who has a natural beauty. You know what I'm saying?
What was that, Kendrick Lamar? What he said about the stretch marks?
Oh yeah. Oh, Tiger Stripes. Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
Tiger Stripes are where it's at.
You okay?
Yeah. Nah, I'm
Well,
good.
man,
He done had a kid. Now he done been exposed. He's like,
Yeah, I'm
whoa.
just saying,
man,
it's
Tiger
at-
Stripes.
Tiger Stripes, boy, be where it's at. But go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt what y'all had going on.
Are you done?
Are you all right?
No,
Are
I'm
you
good.
done?
I'm good. Because natural beauty, I've always been on natural beauty. Like I've never been the one that liked makeup or being.
Man, makeup is evil, bro.
Right, so when
Makeup
I
has
was
been that
when I
way.
was younger, I was a makeup dude because I didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? You see everybody on TV. You see Beyonce. You see Alicia. You see everybody that. Man,
Shout out to Alicia. She's still fine without makeup, though. That was impressive.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Go ahead.
and so like when Alicia came out, it was like, well, no, with the no makeup challenge where people were just showing who they really are. It's like, oh wow. So it's okay if you wear makeup, but if you don't have to wear it and you're still beautiful, and I'm not saying that you have to be a 10 without makeup, but that's not realistic.
Yeah, that's not right.
But as long as you're still attractive, I like the natural look.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because most of the people that we think are 10s in Hollywoods, like when the lights go out,
Man,
like they
Solid sixes.
drop like heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I'm with you on
yeah,
that.
like hair doesn't necessarily like you don't have to have long hair.
Right,
Real hair, fake hair, that doesn't bother me.
right.
Because you can always change that. Like the extremely physical, you can always change. So, like I said, I just need a natural beauty, like skin, dark, light. It's irrelevant at this point.
So that gets you in the door.
Okay, so what keeps you?
Yeah.
Personality, like somebody.
That the first thing. Like if the personality is white, they immediately out the door.
Yeah,
Yo, you putting boots to asses? Like, yeah,
yeah,
get out.
yeah. Because like even if you're attracted, like if I don't like being around you.
Mm-hmm.
Like while like that you're putting yourself up for pain that's unnecessary. Because it's not going to work. If I don't like being around the person you are, for what? Mm-hmm. There's way too many other people out there. Like, next is religion. I need you to be evenly yoked because you can't change people.
Facts.
Like, that's insane to think. So, I'm 31. I've been in the same religion for the past 31 years. I'm not going to change.
Okay.
It'll be extremely naive for somebody to think that I look so good, I'm such a great person that I'm gonna change who I am for somebody else.
Now you're not talking about like changing religions.
Yeah,
You're
no,
just
no,
talking
no.
about
Yeah,
just
religions are like,
changing-
yeah, I need you to be on the same religion that I am.
Okay.
We have to believe the same thing.
Yeah, makes sense. A house
So-
divided won't stand.
And then lastly is the finance side. Now that I'm a lot more aware of finances, I can't be with somebody who has issues with spending. Like,
Fair.
I'm not saying that you can't spend money, of course, but you can't spend outside your means.
Right.
You have to be able to follow a budget. As long as you can follow a budget, we're good.
I got you.
Okay.
Because you can budget, save, you can budget everything else when it comes to finances. As long as you can follow a budget, we're good.
So I would be pretty similar.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
real quick. Is there any one of those that, like, they have to have all four of those? Like, is there any one of those that
Oh, that's a good question.
they'll be like, okay, she looks good, her personality is good, her finances is straight, but she's not in church as much as I want her to be.
Okay.
Not necessarily that combination, but any combination of the four. Like, would you be able to?
Finances would be the one that I could work with.
Okay.
Because
To what degree?
I mean, hell, I didn't have a savings account until a month ago. And I'm able to grow.
Facts.
Okay. All right.
I'm working on getting out of debt. If you're not out of debt, that's fine. We can work on that together. But, you have to be able to be open to be willing to change. And like the finance part, I feel like that's something that people can change on because I've done it.
Okay. I was just curious because a lot of people, they get stuck on wanting this perfect thing, like this perfect person.
And you know what?
That's a great point.
You done all right. So, and Pastor said that in I
It's
can't
an
deal with
opportune
this
time. I just wanted. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This man's
Had to make my presence felt. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
like me and have a great conversation. Ding! What?
But people fight and they try to go after this perfect thing because they see it in entertainment and movies or whatever, man or female, and it's like, what are you willing to bend on certain stuff?
No, you have to be able to because and I can't remember it's the first second, but he said that if you want, no, it's the third sermon. Say if you want to marry or if you want your wife to be Superwoman, guess what? You have to be Superman.
Yeah.
You can't ask somebody else to do something that you're not willing to do yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm growing in finances. We can grow together. That's fine. Personality wise, you really can't change somebody's personality. People are who they are, who they're going to be in life. Somebody's religious background, people can change, but that's too much pressure to put on yourself to say, I'm going to make somebody change their core belief for me.
Right.
So I think that's not a realistic thing to expect somebody to change. Finances, absolutely. You can change that. You have to just be willing to. Or at least I have to show you the information, and if it makes sense to you, let's work on it together.
Okay.
If it doesn't, hey, it is what it is.
All right. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let's flip it. Right.
Yeah.
So she likes you and the characteristics, but there's certain stuff that she wants you to work on that's not finance.
Depends what it is.
Okay, religion, nah. What's a good characteristic, Rez?
Let's see, a good characteristic
That
maybe, and you're just saying in general.
Yeah, in general.
Yeah.
So it could be showing up on time. It could be keeping your word.
Romance.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
So she's like, Rock, I'm with you, but you're not romantic enough. I need you to be more romantic.
All right, let me
This nigga's face.
He's like, yep, that's the one. That boy good.
Nah, because another thing, and like I said, I haven't listened to the sermon, but another thing is we want people to change for us, but we're not willing to change and adjust for certain people.
All right, so let me ask you this with that question before I answer it. Is she the one?
Is she?
No, I'm saying if it's somebody that we're dating, is this somebody who I'm serious about?
Let's say it's somebody worth changing for.
Then yeah, I will change.
Let's say it's somebody not worth changing for.
If I can see value in it.
That's the question.
Well, no. So if what the person's asked me to change for, if I see value in it, meaning that change will make me a better person,
Right.
then yeah. But if it's something I don't see value in and you're not going to be the one, then no. Why would I?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a cop out.
But I hear you. I was very intentional.
It feels like a cop out.
Yo, you say why you say that? Why you say it for like cop out?
Because okay, so let's say hypothetically I'm talking to a woman, right? I'm single, so she's not the one.
Okay.
And she's challenging me to be romantic, right? And I struggle in romance, right?
Yeah.
Why would I not practice that?
Right, that's what I'm saying. If that's something I would see value in because that's something that would make me better in relationships going forward.
Right.
So that, yeah.
Okay.
Like if it's something like taking out trash, cooking, that stuff that would benefit me in the future.
Yeah, that's basic stuff. I'm
that's
talking
what I'm
about.
saying.
I'm talking about like
I think romance.
I
think romance is a solid one because that's something men struggle with for real.
Yeah. Something like that. I would see value in that. So I would change for that. Like it depends on what it is.
That would be very difficult though to try to change for a person that you're not really vested in, because you would have to practice romance on her.
I know.
Damn.
So here's the thing. In this example, I know they're not the one, so I'm not going to stick with them. So I practice it on everyone else until I perfect the craft.
All right, so y'all heard it here first. Russia, Finland, New Mexico.
Oh man,
Boy.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. But I can't say I'm very different from you, because for me, of course, looks is gonna get you in the door. But as far as keeping you in the house, it for me revolves around mindset. But I think the first thing is sense of humor. For me, the sense of humor has to be right. So I honestly, I'm probably gonna say that's the first thing is sense of humor. For me, second would be just mindset on how you view people. Like, how do you interact with people? Like, do you understand how to talk to people and how to accept I don't want to say criticisms, but critiques, or if you're able to accept suggestion or leadership from other people, not necessarily me, but just people in general, because that will tell me if you're humble or not. And if you're not a humble person, you can't stay in my house. I mean, that's not going to work.
yeah.
Then I would say, of course, financial education, because I mean, that's the number one leading cause of divorce. So if y'all not on the same page financially, it's not going to work. And of course, dang, I don't want to say spiritual that far down. I think spirituality kind of ties in for me on a humbleness tip, because it's meekness in a certain degree. But
So it's more important for you to be funny than it is to have a spirituality.
I mean, I'm shooting off the hip. I'm shooting off the hip. I haven't put this in order, but
I mean, it could be, though.
I mean, well, I'm not gonna say that, but
No, I mean,
well, actually, no, he's right.
Yeah, no.
Think about this.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
I gotta like this person.
Yeah.
So
You
we
gotta like her.
we on the same page spiritually, right? She's fine, but she's boring.
yeah, because if you think about it,
I'm not rolling.
spirituality and religion is not going to be one of the first conversations you
Yeah,
have.
it's really not.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah. So yeah, good save. That actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, nah, I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't be. I mean, it sounds good. Be like,
it's-
yeah,
yeah.
she got to be the same spirituality as me as number one after looks, but nah, I do have to like them, because I know a lot of people that are vested in church and spirituality, and they don't have to necessarily go to church, but they may be just spiritual people that I don't want to be around. And I just I couldn't do it.
All right. So speaking towards that, they have some people like the personality like being around them. Is the spiritual thing something that you think you could work with them through, or would that be? Is that something that's mandatory?
No, I think for me, I think it's something I could work through. But I come from the standpoint that when you're trying to be in a relationship, whether you're a man or a woman, you have to take on the responsibility of teaching. So if finances aren't right, you need to teach that. If we're talking from a spiritual standpoint, well, the whole thing is love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Well, if you love yourself, then you're going to teach yourself how to do well internally.
Yeah.
So you are commanded to teach someone else to do well internally. So I almost feel like that's a prerequisite. Like, she may not be strong spiritually. My job is to teach her.
Okay, so I don't mean she's not strong. I mean she's not spiritual.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
because
that's a problem.
It's different than somebody not going to church, more than that they don't read, they don't read the Bible, they don't pray well. Those can be taught.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If she's not spiritual.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nah. Because you got to be open. And for me,
Right.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, I'm okay with you being at different levels.
Yeah.
You have to be at a level.
And you could be at a higher level. Nigga, help.
Yeah.
Teach me. Please.
So y'all want to be with anybody that's not spiritual?
I tried it. It's not fun.
I mean, what happened?
Eventually, so everything was right. Like, looks, jokes, sense of humor, everything was right. They weren't spiritual in that sense. And so when it came to like Sunday, right, and I'm going to church and they're not, or we would have a discussion. Normally a discussion would happen around Sunday or Monday, and they would share their views that kind of completely opposed mine. and there would be friction.
Right.
And so we would end up fighting more than we were laughing, which didn't help the relationship at all.
Right.
I got you.
What about you?
What do I look for in a woman?
No. This is we'll get to
Oh,
that.
it's like spiritual wise.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't go to church as much now, but I definitely keep God and spirituality in my life. I think that it's an importance, but I don't know because I'm married, but I'm trying to think of somebody who's not married and like, what if you find someone who not necessarily doesn't believe your views or what have you, but
they're perfect in everything else.
yeah, like they're good everywhere else, right? But spiritual wise, like I'm still a good person. I still give my time, but church and religion, that's not really my thing.
I can only speak for myself with that. Like,
Yeah.
That's too much of an obstacle to overcome. Now, granted, I do know people who, one chick I used to work when I was younger, she was an atheist all her life. And like when she was 28, she found Christ. So she's a Baptist Christian now. So, but it's a choice that she made. It's not a choice that somebody made for her. She did because she was in a relationship.
Yeah.
So to have that burden of trying to force somebody into doing something, that part's gonna be too much. So, like taking you for example, right?
Yeah.
So let's say your wife was atheist. She didn't believe anything. So now you have a daughter. If Christianity is important to you, you're trying to raise her as a child. Like, hey, we're going to church. This is what I believe in. Then your wife's like, no, God doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, and that's hard.
So
That is hard because you're talking about belief and disbelief at that point. Like you're talking about somebody who believes in a certain thing and then somebody who doesn't believe in a certain thing. But and just to answer your question, I don't even know if it would have gotten to the point of even being married and having a child if my wife was atheist.
Well, let's be transparent. Having a child takes about 60 seconds.
Yeah, okay, you're right. But I don't
hopefully it should take a little longer
it
than
only
that.
take a little long.
I'm just saying, like I've heard stories.
Not
But they exist.
But I'm just talking as far as my timeline is what I got married and then we had kids. Then we had a kid.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if I don't think we would have gotten married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just speaking on my personal experience. Now, you're right. You can.
Everybody pull out game at the same.
Yeah, shit. You could pop, somebody. You know what I'm saying? And be pregnant and fucked up. Now you don't got this kid who who's just in this world. But man, I don't know, dude. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause like even if
know.
it's not atheist, like I believe in God, and my wife is Buddhist. She believes in something different. It's not just disbelief; it's the belief of something different.
Yeah.
So it's like
'Cause I know a couple who.
I mean, there's couples out there that it works for.
Yeah,
but for me personally, I can't see it because you have your core belief. This, like Red said, he's arguing with somebody about, well, this is what I believe. It's like, well, no, your beliefs are wrong.
Well, let's look at it from the other shoe, foot, whatever you call it. Not all religions are that different. Like they kind of do share a common thread. It's almost like they steal from each other. Like there is a common consensus.
Yeah.
On most, I would say, major religions to a certain extent.
Yeah. So like Catholic and Baptist are very similar. I don't know some the Buddhist, Islam. I don't know those religions, so I can't really speak on those. But if it's similar to where we still believe in the same thing,
yeah, for the most part, it might be some
completely different.
It's some key people that y'all might not agree on. You may say they exist, but their relevance in the big picture may change from religion to religion.
It depends. I will have to know the religion. Like I can't speak
like Jesus.
educatedly.
Like some people may say Jesus exists, but he's not the Son of God. He was just a prophet. He's not the Savior. He's a guy. Like, I mean, so y'all believe the same thing happen technically, but the purpose changes.
Yeah.
That could be a problem. But I mean, that's real.
Purpose is everything.
Yeah.
Purpose and the why is everything. So.
Okay. So did y'all get anything else from what he was saying as far as relationships?
So one thing that he was talking about is that really stuck with me is when you're single and is have you been fathered was how he put it.
That was a big one.
And
what?
Have you been fathered yet? And
what does that mean?
What it means is basically, it's especially with men, if you've never had a father figure in life that told you what to do and you are now able to accept it, it's harder for you to be led by someone else. If you've never been taught how to lead, so let's say kids growing up, your father tells you to do something and you don't do it, there's a consequence behind it. So now if you don't do as you're told, there's a consequences. So now when you have mentors, whether it's at work, it's like, okay, this is the best way to accomplish your goal. But you have been taught, well, how do I follow? You can't lead. Because every leader, in order to lead, you have to be a sheep at some point. You have to be a follower in order to be a good leader.
I think there's another aspect of that too. Just to piggyback is you may have had the father or you may have had the mentor, but you're disobedient. Mm-hmm. Or you may not have had the father, but you've had role models in the neighborhood and you're still disobedient. I think it also speaks to that. It's like, have you been fathered or have you been mentored? I mean, whatever word you want to use, father or mentor, are you obedient to that person or are you able to be coached?
Right. And like one example he made to that point was he has 4 people that he goes to for advice and for leadership.
Right.
And it's like, okay, this is what I have going on. What should I do? And he shuts up completely. And he actually is open and being able to be in a position where he's able to receive feedback. Because some people who haven't been taught that skill of how to be led, they're like, okay, how do I do this? And then you give them what you should do. You're not open to hear different opinions of what you already believe in. You're going for validation and not to be led.
That's interesting.
I think for me though, that's important for all of us to just check ourselves. Like, I think if a person doesn't have a mentor, that's a problem. Like that means there's a hole because none of us have all the answers. So I get concerned when, I'm talking to somebody and I might ask them, well, who, it may not even be the same words. Like it may not just be mentor because some people be like, well, I don't have a mentor, but it's like, who do you look up to that you are emulating, who has a lifestyle that you want,
right?
Whether that be health, spiritual, mental, physical, financial, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Who are you following? Like, who are you looking up to, trying to emulate? That's your mentor. Yeah. So, and it doesn't even have to be like somebody that you personally know. It could be somebody that you are watching from afar.
Right.
It helps that you personally know them. I think it takes it to another level. But yeah, I mean, you're pretty much the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. Word to Jim Rohn. So, like, this came up when I was talking to one of my homegirls. She said, how do you know if someone's a thought? I said, well, I can look at their friends. And
you're right.
She was like, that's not true. So let me see your IG. And she gave me her phone. And I scrolled down her phone. And I was like, that's a thought. That's a thought. That's a thought. And she was like, how do you know? I said, look at the pictures. Look at the comments. And I'll guarantee you, if you go in their DMs, they all have the exact same problem. Show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you where you're going to finish.
Right.
For real. I believe that. And, I'm about to joke, so I had to bring that story out. But,
Does that person, they listen to this podcast?
Yeah, they do. Listen.
Okay. Well, that's going to get real comfortable on Wednesday.
No, because you have to have these real conversations. The point of the podcast is to get the real, let's have the real conversations that, people aren't just going to openly have. So cool. You can just listen to me tell you on a podcast.
So what else they talk about?
Nigga say, I'm not touching that.
What else they talk about? What else they talk about?
Wow. So another thing they were talking about was just the community in general. Is you need to be around people who are going in would actually piggyback what Red says. You need to go around people who are going in the same direction that you are. And he was make the example like like this church has what's called life groups where you have singles ministry where single people get together, they talk, they let them know what you're struggling with, and you get other people's perspective on it. And he's like, that's very important because when you're alone, that's when the devil works on you. That's when you get picked off. When you looked at in just in the wildlife.
Oh, I'm getting a slow one.
Yeah. The lion doesn't go for the pack. He goes by the cow that's way by himself. He goes for the easy prey.
Yeah.
So when you're alone, you're not involved in the community, you're easy prey. And we actually talked about this on the call on Wednesday. Like, well, we were talking about church going to the building versus going online.
Oh, yeah, going online.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was like, man, that makes sense because when you're by yourself, you're getting the same word, but you're not around anybody who's going the same direction that you are. So that's another reason why I feel like actually being involved at the church.
Ooh, I feel growth.
Go
ahead.
is so important. Is because you can get the same words, but you have the people around you who, on your bad days, like, no, the pastor said this this Sunday, this how we can apply it. They see you when you take a misstep, they can help pick you up. But when you're just doing it by yourself, when you fall, there's nobody there to pick you up. You have to get up on your own.
He said something about online church because when it first came out, or when the church I used to go to first offered it, I was for it because the first thing I said was, oh, now I don't have to drive to church.
Right.
But what Rock just said is like it strips you from the community.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It strips you from that involvement of being around people. Kind of like network marketing events. Like it'd be better to actually go to the event or any event, any conference. It's better to go to the conference or go to the event versus watching it on YouTube.
I was going to piggyback off of what J-Rock said, but you actually kind of already initiated it, is can we all agree that there's a difference between an event and an experience?
Say that again?
Can we agree that there's a difference between an event and an experience?
Yeah.
And like, let's just stick with the definition of it could be church, it could be network marketing, it could be an NBA game, an NFL game. It's a difference between the event is like, oh, well, the game's on. Oh, well, church is on. Oh, well, whatever is happening, I'm watching it on TV versus I'm at the actual
building,
right,
with the fans,
I'm in the stadium.
The
I'm like, it's completely different. So there's value in getting experiences. I have been told that life is nothing but experiences, creating experiences. That's the most important thing in life. Things happen in your life that you won't remember tomorrow.
Yeah.
Things will happen a day or a week ago that you won't remember. The experiences, though, you will always have that. It's burned into your mind and into your heart. So that's where the change comes. That's where the growth comes and where basically you excel at. And that's all you want to focus on is creating as many experiences as possible.
Yeah. And then just to go even further with that is you get more out of it. Because if you're there by yourself watching it on the internet or on TV, you only get your perception of it. Once you're actually there in the building with other people, they can give you their views on it.
Right.
They can give you their perspective because they have different life events, so you get more out of it.
Right.
So, absolutely. As soon as I heard that one, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta bring this up to Ave because we just had this conversation on Wednesday.
That was dope. That was dope.
Did you get anything else out of it, or anything else you want to bring up?
What do you think about women that pursue men?
I personally don't see there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Tell me why.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, shit. Some men won't pursue one. Some men won't pursue women.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think it's just the time frame we live in now. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not go after somebody that you want?
So
I understand like I guess the other side of it, that
what's the other side of it?
He was
What the man should
no. You know what?
the man should pursue the woman.
Yo, you know what he was doing? He felt like think of a boxing analogy, right? Yeah. So you're in the ring. You felt like you got put in the corner. You see the hook coming. No. I can see the other side.
I know he's gonna take the other side, but like
he saw him take that deep breath. Okay, so hold on.
No, so what? I mean, define pursue. I mean, because some dudes will be at a bar, and if a girl is not showing them any play,
no, what I mean pursue is like same scenario. They're at the bar. The guy, even if he's looking at her, he's not going to talk to her. And the woman comes to the man, says, "Hey, I think you are attractive," or whatever women say to niggas, and say, "Hey, give me a call." That's pursuing. I'm pursuing a relationship.
Something's wrong with that. You gonna tell that a fine ass woman walk up to y'all like, "Hey man, you look good. Can I give you my number?" Y'all gonna say no?
Hell no.
Oh no, I'm taking the number.
I'm taking the number.
What are y'all? So what? I'm trying to figure out where I'm wrong here.
I think so.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm wrong here.
Go ahead.
All right. So up until I heard the sermon, I agree with that. And in some cases, I still do. So in the sermon part of it, he's like, well, women come up and approach men, and then once they get together, they're mad that the man's not leading them. When you started the relationship, you're leading him. Now, I get that in every situation, it's not always that way, but yeah. I know a lot of women who are leading in their marriages, leading in the relationship, and they're mad that their man's not. You chose him because he's not leading. Because you said, these are the characteristics I want. I see them in him, so I'm going to go after it. So he's, you started leading day one, and you're mad that he doesn't change, but that's what you wanted. Now, granted, I realize that that's not every situation. It's not everybody, because in some cases, like you said, it's the fear factor. Because like for men, it's a lot of pressure to go and walk across the bar.
Is it? Because I see a lot of ugly niggas pulling bad chicks.
Some people, it is a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Like
that's a lot of pressure for some people.
Like for some people, that's like rejection is real for some people.
I mean, I feel you, but I don't feel you.
Cause it's a confidence thing. It's not necessarily how somebody looks.
I'm just saying, I'm not the most confident guy, so I'm not just rolling up on women in my single life, just being like, yo, let me get them. What we say in the 90s? Let me get them digits.
Let me get them 7 digits.
Let me get them. Oh, nigga, I had to do the whole thing. I had 10.
You had 10?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, shit.
Nah, Port City, it was all 318. We seen the other 7.
Yeah, nah.
Really?
Nah, we had 214-469-972. Like, nigga, we was
bro. All of North Louisiana 318.
Really?
That's
bro,
crazy.
I was getting numbers before we even had to use area codes.
Dog. Yeah. Oh shit! Everybody loves a pimp.
No, but I mean, I understand it. Like the shit I don't agree with is women proposing to men. Like I don't even understand.
Oh yeah, that happened before. Yeah. That was funny.
But
proceed.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's how I got into my first relationship. Okay. That's how I got my first marriage.
Wow. So did she get down on one knee?
Nah, nigga caught me slipping, dog. Yo, you ever been young and dumb and just not thinking? Bro, I'm a Lakers fan. I got caught up, dude. Like, really, I was watching the fucking Lakers. 2009, Kobe was getting his 4th ring. They were playing the Magic. Mm-hmm. And this chick hit me with the, what do you think about getting married?
This chick, this is so funny.
And I was like, well, yeah, sure, why not? I'm watching Kobe win a championship. Like, whatever. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that happened.
So you don't put that on Kobe?
No, it was her fault. No, it was her fault. No, it wasn't her fault.
If Kobe hadn't been so damn good.
No, nigga, I'm just saying, it's perfect timing. Like, dog, I was hyped. Bro, I'm watching. I didn't think Kobe was going to win shit ever again. And I was a Kobe fan. So
also, this is a year right after Shaq left, after Shaq won in Miami.
Yeah, so Shaq
Okay,
won in
gotcha.
Miami 06. 06.
Yeah, one with Wade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
And then
2009.
he trying to zoom in on who it was.
Oh yeah,
He
exactly.
trying to put the time on it.
So this 3 years later, and yeah, I mean, I got caught at the right time. I was young, dumb, stupid, and that's what you do when you don't prepare. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
This nigga Reg probably thought she was asking if she wanted him to order pizza or some shit.
Right.
He was like, yeah, whatever, go ahead.
I was like, whatever.
How you feel about pizza? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Go ahead.
Shit, 1 year later, I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
I mean, I get where Rock is coming from. No, that makes sense. I don't see a problem with women pursuing men and vice versa.
I don't see a problem with women pursuing men and vice versa. However, I am a believer of begin with the end in mind. So if you're a woman and you're going to pursue a guy, you need to be very comfortable with leading that relationship throughout. So you can't flip flop and be like, well, he don't ever take initiative. Oh, nigga, he didn't initiate the relationship. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but nah, I mean, I get it, but so
And
So
that's
when
why I
does it
said
happen?
it depends on the person, because sometimes it can happen and the man can step up and lead. But at the same time, if it doesn't, you can't be mad at the situation because that's what you initiated.
I get it. And
But at
then
the
it's
end of the day, I'm still gonna take the number.
you say you
At the end of the day,
I'm taking the number.
At the end of the day,
I'm taking the number.
I'm still gonna take the number.
so okay.
Because she
so,
may not be the one for life. I'm just saying.
man. All right, so that's interesting.
That nigga ain't
That's
feeling that shit.
interesting. No, I know. I see both sides.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, how many women really pursue men like that? For
Oh,
women?
they're small. I don't know. Well, I mean, unless you know something. I don't think I've ever had a woman run up on me.
You've already experienced it.
Oh, I mean, other than that, does that count?
Well,
Oh,
like marriage.
oh, that makes sense. See, it didn't work.
Okay, so
It didn't work. She pursued me.
So with
It didn't
with
work.
the first marriage, did she lead you or did you
Yeah,
lead her?
that's the question because that's what this is about.
Oh, 100% she led me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, nigga, I didn't know what a granite countertop was when I first met her. I was in college. I didn't know what hardwood floors were. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, you live here? Nigga, I was in South Dallas with no heat. and Christmas. I was trying to get out.
Yeah, this nigga moved her ass, moved your ass
Man.
all the way to the new side.
Nigga, I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, bro,
That's funny as hell.
I can't hear shit out here. There's no gunshots. There's no traffic. Like, what? No ambulance lullaby? Oh, yes. Those are the days. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I could think of situations where I can think of relationships where the men aren't the leaders, and I guess I would assume that the woman initiated the relationship. But I mean, okay, so let me ask y'all this: when would you consider pursuing someone then?
When I see them. Like, when I saw my wife, I pursued her.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her to go out on a date. We went out on a date, and I pursued that relationship. So when I see it, like that's the thing, because he mentioned that too. He talked about the myth that it takes 3 years to get married. Like, you got to know each other for 3 years before you get married, and that's a myth. And he was talking about leaders know what they want when they see it, and when they see it, they get it. That's what a leader does. It don't take no 3 years to get no relationship. So yeah, when you see it, you want it, you get it.
I agree with that because it's the only time you can't go for it. If you don't see it, how you gonna go for it?
Okay, so what about the guys who are they want something? Yeah, so send this message out. Then I have a question for y'all. The guys who want something but they're afraid to go get it. What should they do?
Grow.
I need more than that, bro.
I'm
What they gonna say, bro?
Yeah. No,
You know Reds at this point.
you need to grow.
Reds, I can't afford a car. I got 200,000. Breakdown, what happened,
Bro.
Nigga, you deserve this shit.
All right.
You know what he gonna do.
All right, so let me help you out. There's a book called The Game.
By Neil Strauss.
It is amazing. If you are a guy that has no confidence in talking to women, you need to get that book. And that's the thing is like in this era that we're in the social media era. We don't have social skills no more. Cause we just type
Yeah.
and misspell shit and hope Siri corrects it. You can literally you can take 10 guys, sit them in a room with a woman, and maybe 3 or 4 of them max can hold a straight conversation.
Oh yeah, niggas don't know how to hold conversations.
Guys don't know that, right? So one, the game is not a good book if you're trying to be in a real relationship, but it will give you confidence.
It gives you different approaches.
It gives you the approach. Once you take the information to do good with it, you can do a lot of bad with the game. You can do a lot of bad with it. So I'm putting that disclaimer out.
Right. So this is a quick summary of what the game is. It's a book about how a guy got into the lifestyle of a pickup artist.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, the purpose of the book wasn't to say that you need to be a pickup artist, you need to be out there, talking to all these women. It's like through that lifestyle, I met my one. And like he even says in the book, like the way that he got her, because he lost her and then got her back. It's like, well, I've been with all these different women. Like he's showing the physical phone numbers. I've talked to all these women in California.
Right.
You're the only one that I want.
Right.
Period. So there is a dark side to it, but like I said, you also get approaches. It also teaches you how to be more confident. So that helps out as well. And just to speak on this social skills, I was watching a podcast and he was talking about interviewing people. And he's like, well, it's hard for most people to interview because most people don't take time out to talk.
Right.
It's much easier to hold a conversation over Twitter or Facebook when you have 5 minutes to craft a response.
Right.
You don't have to have a face-to-face conversation and respond immediately. You don't have to look the person in the eyes and actually see what their emotion is and read it and know how to respond to it. So that's a skill that unfortunately is lost by most people in this generation.
That's why I hate having serious conversations through text message. I hate that shit.
I do too.
Man, you can't get tone.
You can't get tone. You can't get perspective or anything. You get text.
And you can misinterpret that thing so wrong.
Man, hell yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like everything is a skill set. Like everything that we're afraid of is a skill set. People are afraid of public speaking. What they say, that's a bigger fear than death.
Number one fear
is public speaking. But it's actually a skill. You can actually go to classes to learn that if you want to. Money is a skill. Mm-hmm. You can actually go to classes to learn that. Relationships are a skill. You can go to classes to learn that. So I think the real challenge is just opening yourself up to learning how to do something that you're not good at and being okay with being sucky before you're great at it.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah. And to get back to your rich question, how do you get better at it?
Practice.
That's it. We gave you a one tool. There's several. Go to YouTube and type up how to pick up women. There will be hundreds of videos that you can watch to get different openers.
Now, I ain't gonna
what
lie,
to say.
I've never searched that, but I'm pretty sure that exists.
I mean, it's YouTube. You can put anything in YouTube and it's there. But anything before you're successful, anything you're gonna fail at it.
Right.
Failing is the steps to success. So go out there and get your failures. That way you'll be comfortable with succeeding.
A more positive book, Failing Forward. That's a great book.
That is a good book.
So get out there, get your steps up, get your weight up.
Cool.
All right, man. Well, we catching beats.
Yes.
All right, so we're at that time. So I lost the last episode, so I'm going to bring the beats. It's going to be Rez
R&B
versus Ave.
for the final.
All right, we're going to get into Smooth R&B Challenge. Bring up the Quiet Storm. You guys ready for this?
Rudy in the Quiet Storm.
Man, I don't know if I'm. I don't even know if I'm prepared mentally for this game right now. But I'm just.
That's a great disclaimer.
Yeah,
that's better for me.
All right, so because this is the last episode, instead of just doing 3, we're going to go and bump it up to 7.
We got to get 7 points.
Yeah.
So you must have like 21 tracks.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Are there still half points or they're whole points?
Ooh, shit, yeah. No, we'll do 5 in that case. We'll do 5 in that case.
This nigga can't count. I'm about to say this dude. Like, what?
We'll do 5. I forgot
Okay,
about
so the point of the game is basically J-Rock's going to play a song. And for those that don't know, Rez and Ave are going to have to basically, why did I say myself in third person? Anyway, we're going to have to guess the song.
As well as the author.
As well as the artist. If we only get one, we get half a point. And first to 5 wins?
First to 5.
First to 5. All right.
All right, so let's go and get it started off. Y'all ready?
Yeah, make sure we miss that commercial break.
This guy.
Cisco thong 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 thong.
Cisco, the thong song.
Oh,
I mean,
it's called the thong song. It's
what
not
I
called
was
thong
thinking.
thong thong thong.
oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I was singing. My bad.
Cisco thong song. I guess we split it since he said
Yeah,
Cisco.
half and half. This way,
Thong,
here
thong,
goes
thong,
these
thong.
half points. All right.
Oh shit! I would get the point then because he said Cisco.
Yeah, so he got the artist,
Yeah, I had the artist.
and you got the song.
Okay.
Half point.
All right. Yeah, nigga. 25.
All right, here we go. Number 2.
It's the
The game, hate it or love it.
He said game first. Hate to love it.
That's fine. We split it.
So 1-1. God, nice damn half points.
I almost said 50 Cent. Oh shit.
Pharrell.
Neptunes.
It's Pharrell, right?
What's the name of the song?
I want you. I want it.
He was singing high pitched on this song.
He normally does.
Oh, I'm frontin'.
Frontin', that's what it was.
Yeah.
Good call.
I was singing it in my head. I wasn't gonna sing it out loud.
I can't hit them notes. What was that? Oh, 3?
You know I want you, babe. I think so.
That's crazy. Oh, that's that bounce right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I need.
P. Diddy, Loon, Mario Wanez,
This ain't what I need. This is what I need. This is what I mean. Pretty woman
That's part of the chorus.
next to me.
This nigga's going to the I need a girl.
Nah, this ain't I need a girl.
That's close.
I need a woman. Because there was a part 1 and part 2. Trade it all. Oh no, they did. That was a remix with Fabulous. I'm tripping.
Oh, you stopped the beat. Did somebody say it?
No. I only have 41 seconds of the beat.
This nigga. He only had 41 seconds. Well, I need a girl. Part 1.
No.
Oh man, I'm tripping. P. Diddy.
The artist
I
is
need
right.
I need a man.
Wow.
All right, we ain't got it.
Part 2. It was part 2.
That was part 2?
It was part 2. That's what I was like, if they just said part 2, he gets it.
Oh my God. All right.
Okay.
All right, so let's
I'm tripping. Dang. Oh, we both know this one.
Tyrese, sweet lady.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give it to him.
I'm up a point and a half.
Yeah.
On you right now.
Yeah, you...
No, it's fine. I'm good.
All right, so...
We both know this one too.
Yeah. Lean back.
I mean, let it breathe though.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hey,
Ha ha.
dog. Remy killed this song, dog. I mean, it's Fat Joe, of course. But
Yeah.
R to the easy, M to the wizard. My arm so breezy, the girl so flizzy.
Yep.
Got a date at 8. I'm in the 740 fizzy. Oh, she went hard on it. Dog, I'm listening to that album today. That album went hard. That was on that. Was that Terror Squad album?
I think it was.
True Story, I think was the name of it. That was a good album.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Y'all remember that Take Me Home?
Gotta go.
Let me take you home. She about to take you home.
Oh, yeah.
That song went hard, dog.
I
I
don't.
thought Kanye did that. I think that was Cool and Dre did the beat.
All right, see if I can catch y'all on this one.
What is it, Pitbull or some
Was it
shit?
Dance Hall?
Not as close, though.
Reggaeton?
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, Sean Paul with Beyonce. Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord. What's the name of it, though?
I got my half point. I did good.
Oh, come
Turn
on.
Me On.
No,
I don't know.
like you literally just sung it.
Uh-oh.
I already said oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
No. Keep on going.
Oh no.
Keep on going.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anything? Temperature.
It's temperature?
Yeah.
Oh, temperature rise and something
Yeah.
like that.
Got
Some
the
shit like
right
that.
temperature to get you done on. Oh no. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
So what was the song?
Temperature?
That's the song?
Yeah, same with temperature.
Ain't no way in hell I would have got that.
You was right there. All right, so Abe's up a point.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, this is Rihanna.
I never would have got this.
Throw it up. Turn it up. Throw it up. Throw it up. Watch it all fall down. Blow it up.
Was it Money?
Bands. Oh, look at the money. Look at my money.
Pour it up.
Huh?
Pour it up.
Oh, Money on My Mind.
No, that's Lil Wayne.
No, it's Rihanna.
No, Money on My Mind is Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, because she says it in this song too.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was poured up.
Oh, it's called
Pour
Pour
It
It
Up.
Up.
Poured up.
I
Oh,
said
okay.
throw it
You
up.
said throw it
Oh,
up, turn
okay.
it up. I'm like, okay.
I know she says money on my money,
Yeah.
money on my mind.
Weezy.
Let's see what else we got for you.
That nigga running out of songs.
No, I got plenty.
Hold on, what?
Hey,
The hell was that?
let me talk to him. Come on, so they got them.
Apple bottom jeans with the boots and the nothing.
Is this T-Pain, right?
No.
Oh, Florida, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Low?
know.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, low. Yeah, okay. Damn.
She hit the flow. Next thing you know.
Oh, that song
shawty
did
got
go hard.
Yeah.
Low.
Oh, that's Kanye West.
Yeah.
Back Home. No. Can you say Shot City?
Home again.
And home
No.
again.
Close up.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's song? This was on College Dropout.
Graduation.
Graduation.
They actually had the original one. That's a remix. There was an original one that actually sounded better than that. I mean, that song was fire. I think it was on a mixtape.
You just want to keep riding out?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
How many more weeks you got?
I mean, who won? Did he already win?
yeah, I've been one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I stopped counting.
I was nah, I stopped counting too.
So you don't know.
Well, no, I stopped at 5.
I got you.
He's about to hit 7 though.
I got you. Too fast. Too fast.
Yeah, it's Luda.
Luda. Fast and Furious. Too fast.
No, it's not.
No, that's his intro.
Act a fool.
Act the fool.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know why I was gonna say Move with him and Mystical.
Oh yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Here I go. Oh, don't jump, bitch. Woo. That was my shit.
Oh no.
Fights out.
I'm about
About
to
to
knock
put
your
lights
lights out. All that bullshit is for the
Yeah,
birds.
man, Chris Breezy. Chris Breezy.
Yo, this is when I thought that nigga career was over, and he just came back and lit that shit up.
Hey, don't.
Ah, you playing some decent R&B that I can actually get with.
I went easy on you this time.
Yeah, I appreciate
No,
that.
I had some more. Okay. Here. You weren't getting this one. I doubt you were.
You know this song?
Oh, okay.
Boys the Men.
And I can't let go. Dog, Boys II Men was, to me,
Unnatural.
they're the best
You belong
male group
to
ever,
me.
to me.
I belong to you. I don't know. There was some bomb ass guy groups out
All
there.
right, so let's put it in. So you got Boys II Men, you got New Edition, you got who else?
Shit. You had
Then niggas like
Blackstreet.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Drew Hill.
Oh shit!
I was
God
like,
damn,
how
Drew Hill
I
was.
about to say,
Yeah,
nigga,
Drew Hill was
Mint
fire.
Condition.
Mid, yeah.
Got pretty brown eyes. Yeah, I'm taking Boys and Men and Drew Hill. Those are my two favorites.
Drew Hill. Oh man,
Drew Hill went hard,
man.
bro.
Who would you put number 1, number 2? That's a hard choice for me.
Out of respect, I'm just gonna put Boys and Men just because like what they were doing was like unheard of. Like,
Man, but like
the melodies.
Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But that second Boys and Men album was fire.
Oh hell yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I fucks with Drew Hill tough.
Yeah, Drew Hill go hard,
yeah.
bro.
You had Jodeci, 112, Tony Tone.
Drew Hill eating all them.
All right, so I still got some more for y'all boys. Let's see what we got.
All right. Oh,
The top is so much better than the bottom.
50 Cent Window Shopper. You're a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. Maybe you a window shopper.
I don't know why I was thinking, you get hit once, I know I can hit twice. Is that the song?
Oh, what was that?
That was Majestic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Majesty.
That was 3 weeks ago.
What else you got? You got anything else?
Damn, that nigga 50 was unstoppable.
Hey, I
Bro,
told
this
y'all,
nigga
I
got
was
30
ready.
minutes of catch that.
For real. All right. Let's
Grown men. Wait. In between. Churning babies.
Turning
Right about
babies.
now. This your boy. Yeah.
Minute.
Back again.
minute. Fresh.
DJ Manny.
Fresh. Hey, fresh.
Go DJ.
That's my DJ. Say go DJ. That's my DJ. Say go DJ. That's my DJ. Say go DJ. Cause that's my. Oh, one.
The
The hottest nigga under the
Ladies and
sun.
gentlemen. Yeah.
That nigga was hard. Dog, that was Wayne on fire, dog. That album to Carter 2,
Oh yeah.
holy shit, man.
I don't expect neither one of y'all to get this one, but Ave may get it.
Shout out to the Squad Up mixtapes too. Oh, I know that song.
Okay.
Y'all hear that? Know
This is,
your
this
clap?
is
That's
Juba.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
Juvie.
That's Juvie, Skip, and oh, what's my nigga name?
Hey man, I fucks with Louisiana shit.
That's why I say you make it.
Y'all hear that? Know your clap. Y'all hear that? Know your clap. Juvie had a nice little run after Cash Money that I was surprised at. Nigga said I wasn't gonna get the shit.
Hey, I expect to fuck with little Louisiana boys like that. Let's see, what else we got?
Poppin' Tags. No, not Poppin' Tags. This is Jay-Z. Thrift Shop.
Macklemore, Ryan Lewis.
Yep.
Okay.
This is my CD.
Okay. $20 in my pocket.
He murdered that chorus.
Looking for a come up.
This is fucking awesome.
Walking in the club like, what up? I got a big cock.
Yeah, that song was fire.
Yeah,
That song was
that
fire.
was amazing. Like that chorus, the hook was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That beat was
the
fire,
other
too.
the other single he had was my favorite though. I can't think of the name of it.
but it was your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What was that?
Try it one more time. Really?
I know what this is.
Okay, I'm about to say one of y'all niggas better know
I'm trying to
this
wait for
shit.
the beat to drop.
I got nothing.
I hear it.
You should.
Oh.
It's playing.
I don't know why. I don't know why Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, is in my head, but
Man, that beat is fire.
damn, what is it?
Who is this?
I don't know. I've heard this song before. Who is
Yo,
it?
I need this. This song go hard.
Wayne.
That's Wayne?
Wayne.
Wayne who?
Lil Wayne.
Off what album?
He don't know.
I don't know the album, but
What's the name of the song?
Man in the Mirror. Bruno Mars.
Wow.
Again, through my rising falls, you've been my only friend.
Ladies, he sings too. He could tell you how to-
Yup.
and he could sing to you something nice. Got one
Finland,
more. Mexico, Canada, UK,
Australia.
Russia.
From Russia with love.
Y'all never heard that?
I had to hear it with the lyrics.
I'd have to hear it with the lyrics too.
Okay, I'll play it in a minute. Let's see. What I Well, we got a couple more. Y'all can get this shit. It's easy.
Nelly, Air Force Ones.
I
need to purr.
Yeah.
That nigga was tripping, dog.
Big boys. Big boy. Dog, Murphy Lee's verse in this song, that shit used to go so hard to me.
Don't let me wrong, man. Murphy Lee ain't dumb, man.
Hey, the shoe is on the shit. You ain't got something, man.
Hey.
You in there sitting there telling me you ain't got
One,
nothing,
man.
You might not have 3 or 4,
But you got one,
nothing,
man.
Okay.
Let's see.
I thought Murphy Lee had next.
Yeah, he should have.
disappeared.
Yeah, I thought the nigga had next. Oh, this song went so
Yes.
hard.
Hell yeah.
Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Jada Kiss.
This nigga named everybody in this song.
No, because this is hip hop, dog.
No, it's everybody except 50 Cent in New York.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York. Dog, Ja Rule was that nigga, dog.
Hell yeah.
He had some hits, dog. He
Until
get forgotten.
50 Cent.
That was after 50, though.
No, this was the only song after 50.
Well, he had Clap Back. We gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. That song went hard, too.
Okay.
You frontin' on Ja, dog.
What else you got? It's
Yeah.
the last one. Let's get them all out. It's the last one. Let's get them all
I
out.
about to say, we ain't getting on like maybe 10
That,
more episodes.
that shit was fire. That shit was fire. That might be the best beat you played so far.
Wow. Okay. You just don't like this R&B shit. I got you.
No, it's just grimy and hard.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Oh, this is Drew Hill. Yeah.
I'm about to say, he said he fuck with him.
fuck
He
with
said
him,
Drew
yeah.
Hill was number 2. Show me.
I don't know how much longer. 5 steps.
You're gonna be here. So
You off
I
beat,
say
you off beat.
my...
You hella off
Hey, man, hey, you can get that to yourself.
One, yeah. This might
We're
be
just saying what the listeners thinking.
Yeah.
Nigga, hella off beat.
Yeah.
Off beat and off key. It's okay.
Yeah, this was a jam.
All right, so...
Ladies, he can cook. He can cook Benihana's.
Yeah. Yeah. We're taking back that singing. He can sing to you, just not on beat. Acapella only, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so this is the last song we got for Catch That Beat.
Okay, it better be a good one. Oh my
Yeah, the
God.
last beat.
Little
For
flip
Catch
with
That
it.
Beat.
Yeah.
Little flip.
Game over. Yo, this album came out on my birthday. I thought that nigga Flip was about to take over. T.I. stomped that nigga.
Hey.
Hey.
Game over.
Flip. Now who they want? Flip. Oh, what was
Hit the
that?
club. What's today? Saturday? What
Yeah,
y'all trying to do? What y'all trying to do today? Shoot. Hey.
Oh shit.
They done fucked up and let me in this bitch.
With dreams of getting rich, but you don't hear me. Like a football field.
Man.
Think I signed a football deal.
Oh man.
But you don't hear me. That song, ooh, mother.
Yeah.
Flip, nigga. That
was-
shit went hard.
Hell yeah, niggas.
That was a good list of songs.
Yeah.
That was a good list of songs.
Yeah.
You did that one.
Good job.
You
Good
went out with a
job.
bang. I'm glad
Hey,
you didn't come with
man.
no weak shit.
Hey, man, that's the last one. I had to do it right.
We had to do it.
Had to do it
Man.
again, right?
So does anybody want to explain what the next game is for the next 10
Oh
episodes?
yeah.
at
What
least?
is the next game?
Man, so next one's going to be movie quotes.
Okay.
We got to find a good name for that shit, though.
Catch that line.
Whose
Nah,
line is it anyway?
That's whack.
That's one.
That's whack.
It was a good try. Anyway,
Whose line
so
is it anyway?
yeah, I mean, that's the name of the TV show. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
that's copyrighted.
We'll think of something.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Like catch that quote.
maybe the next game.
That means no. That is, oh yeah, maybe. I'll just hit this nigga up. Yeah, maybe we might use it.
Nigga said, "Stop trying."
All right, so next show is we're gonna do movie quotes. So instead of doing beats, we're just gonna give a line out of movie. Instead of just doing, we're just gonna do the name of the movie. Just trying to figure out who's the actor or who's the
Yeah, that
character
shit
in the
gonna take
movie.
forever.
Said it.
Like that's gonna be way too much. So
I mean,
just
I'm pretty
name-
good at that, but
Yeah, man, we did a trial run. I did a trial run with this nigga. This nigga was like, "Oh yeah, this was this person in this movie. This movie
this
came out this
scene.
year."
Okay.
I was like,
Okay, what movie was it? I wasn't part of that. What movie was it? What quote did you do?
So he said hasta la vista. I was like Terminator 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger, 1990. No, I'm kidding.
"Yeah."
I was gonna say
Damn, you got to get
1992.
to
No,
I mean,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was-
kind of obvious, but you know.
well, the thing that kind of caught me off guard though, he was like, "How did you know it was Terminator 2?" Because it said that in other movies too. So how did you pick that one out of it?
Yeah, because
no, man, he said it first though.
And that's what.
No, he said
that,
it first in Terminator 2.
And that was my
it was
answer.
on the ever scene. He shot the tear gas out. He was walking down.
T-1000.
Yeah, and the kid tried to say something. And he said, "I'll be back."
Like,
You know,
okay.
Well, he said I'll be back in Terminator 1 when he was in the police
after
station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the police station. So that was the first time. That was the start of the whole trademark.
Yeah.
Like another one I gave him was "Truth. You can't handle the truth."
Few Good Men, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. A Few
Oh, my
Good
bad.
Men. He was on the stand in the last 25 minutes of the movie. Before he went
He
off.
trying to prove a point. He like Rudy ain't the only one that can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see.
J Rock got quotes.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna see.
I
So
showed
how do
you.
y'all want to play this? Y'all want to just run? Y'all want everybody bring quotes?
Oh, I got some quotes.
Cause I ain't gonna play this shit. This shit gonna be hard for me. It's gonna be fun though.
Oh yeah, jokes coming.
Okay. So I guess for the first one, we'll do it like we did
What
for the
about
first
this?
episode.
What
of
about
Guess
this?
the
What
Beat.
about this? What about this?
Okay, let's go.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Baby Driver.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
I feel like what 80s or 90s?
Probably 70.
I mean,
Oh, 70s.
I mean, yeah,
Nah,
you
I'm
gonna
out.
mess with that
It's a
shit.
popular movie though. It was some Dirty Dancing.
I've never seen Dirty Dancing.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, nah.
All right. So
Yeah, so for the first one, I guess we'll do like we did the first Guess the Beat. Everybody come with a couple quotes.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll just split off into one person making quotes, two people go against them.
All right, cool. Anything else?
No. Hearts and minds are indeed clear.
I think that is it.
All right, man.
This is King A.
J-Rock,
Young Rez.
Speak between the lines. We out of here.
deuces.
So you just gonna do it without me now?
I mean, hey, okay.
I think you say you take it too long.
Hey, he was okay. So do it again.
No, I initially wasn't. No, I wasn't
No,
gonna.
he
do
wasn't
it.
gonna say it. I saw it in his eyes. Like, I'm not gonna say this shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. So
You ain't gonna say it?
nah.
So let me ask you, are you gonna come up with something new for the next 10 episodes?
There's no we coming up with shit. That was my shit. And
Well,
the
do
nigga,
your shit then.
no, I'm just saying one, and then the nigga would be like two.
Two.
I'm like, so were we counting up? Like, what are we doing? It wasn't no we. Like, we didn't plan this. Nigga just started saying shit.
All right, so are you gonna start saying something different, or are you just gonna be quiet at the end of the episode?
I'm just gonna be quiet.
That's real cowardice. That's okay. I get it.
No, I mean, you took your shirt off last episode, so I'm not trying to have a problem.
We out of here,
As
man.
long as you stay on that side of the room.